just so I don't forget.
I always have been, Connie, but I teach from home, so
Oh, okay.
my world didn't change, and Mark's is utter chaos right now.
Wow.
Can't imagine.
He worked 17 hours this last Saturday. He didn't get home till 4:45 Sunday morning.
My
Wow.
cousin Sarah up in Minnesota, her husband's National Guard, and he got called up this week.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yep. So she's like, she can't tell us where he is right now, but she said
Right.
it's not good.
Right. That doesn't. Yeah. If I had to guess, it would be DC. That'd be my guess.
I don't know if he's actually, it says she couldn't tell us, so I don't know if he's actually in Minnesota somewhere or if
could be.
they sent him somewhere.
I feel like they try to keep him kind of local, so he might be still in the cities, but my guess is they all went to DC. Not all of them, because there's somewhere in Madison.
Hold on, I gotta go and put the link on the team event quick. I only put it on the team page.
Brian's coming to my rescue.
What's that?
The Brian's coming to my rescue. And all of a sudden getting
Breaking
eaten
you in your
alive.
window or something because you have your
No.
sunglasses on?
No,
Kidding.
I was getting eaten alive.
Oh, tiki torch. Actually, Shara came over this morning and we were doing some stuff, and we were sitting outside, and we were like, there was bugs this morning. It was really weird. I think it was because of it was overcast and almost rainy, so the bugs were kind of flying around. But we
Yeah.
survived. It actually was really nice this morning. All right, trying to get my. Okay. All right, guys. Well, I think what we're gonna do, I posted the other thing, or the link on the other page. I'm gonna collapse you guys so you can see. No, that's not what I want. Okay. Oh, Shirley, good. Thank you. Yeah, the other one wasn't working good. Okay, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started because we've got a lot to cover tonight. It's been a very busy couple of weeks, and we're going to get started. So thank you, guys. If anybody notices, in the chat or on the team page or something like that, that somebody is struggling getting in, I did repost the new link, okay? So if you guys could monitor that, or Sarah, if you could help me with that, I'd appreciate it in case other people are trying to get on. Couple important dates that are coming up. We will do for sure July's team meeting on Zoom. We'll play it by ear coming up. Oh, Lori Reitz, you're a mouse. Log back out and come back in. You're Minnie Mouse right now. Uh-oh. Can you guys hear me though?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So July 1st team meeting. Then obviously conference will be the 10th and the 11th. And I think we have 28 people signed up for conference. So that is amazing. We're going to kind of keep, Sarah and I have been talking a little bit about possibly doing some kind of a get together. If what the numbers at that time for social distancing and the Badger bounce back plan, for local people, obviously, we'll see if maybe we can get together. We'll see what it's like at that time. We're hoping that might be a possibility. Okay. We'd like to do that if we can. July 15th then will be Dinner of Excellence. Again, same thing. I would like to really try that this time because we couldn't do it the first quarter. So for second quarter, if numbers are looking okay with Badger bounce back, right now it's 10 people. But I mean, I have a big yard too. So if we did dinner in my backyard for those that are local, and then we'll take care of the people that are from a distance. So, so hopefully we can do Dinner of Excellence, and the virtual event for conference is the 10th and the 11th. There is still, if you didn't get signed up, There is still a few spots left on the extra seating for like, what wasn't it, like $40, I think? Is that
Something like that.
something?
I think so.
Yeah, and then maybe August 1st too, maybe we'll be able to do in-person meeting. We're going to see how things are going moving forward. I'm loving it that we are getting a lot of people from out of town on our team meetings. So we might just end up doing look and learns as in person. So we're just going to have to kind of, we're still in that kind of a weird scenario. Don't really know what's going to happen. Don't know if we're going to have a spike again and have to social distance all over again. God help us if we don't.
I know.
I know a couple of us have had some talks of cooking shows. Sarah, don't you have a couple?
I have 3 that want cooking shows in June, but I'm probably not going to be doing cooking shows in June.
No, and I have one girl that wants to do one also, and we thought about maybe doing outside towards the end of the month, but I also just don't want to push stuff like that. Don't want to make people feel uncomfortable. I don't want to go over the amount of people that we're supposed to have in an area. I want to be respectful of that, and I don't want people, I just simply don't want to make people feel uncomfortable. And obviously too, I mean, I'll be wearing gloves at shows now. I didn't always consistently do that. It depended on what I was making, then I would wear gloves. So that's probably going to be just something that we do now. So yeah, so it's, home office is just kind of telling us right now, follow what your states are telling you as far as their plans are. And right now in Wisconsin anyway, not sure about, Colorado and Arizona. I don't know if you guys were doing cooking shows anyway, or Illinois. Illinois, Jen, are you on here? Jen Clary? Okay, I'm not sure if they're quite back to stuff yet, so I'm not sure where they're at. But okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start with our recognition stuff for tonight because we've got a lot to cover as far as home office updates goes. So we are gonna welcome some new team members to the team for the month of May. We're gonna recognize Teresa Bears, Cindy Clabunde, I think I probably said that wrong, Laura Bonviago, Shara Gillingham, Morgan Casey Schmidt, and Jasmine Long. All welcome to the team, everybody.
Woo!
Yeah, awesome. So excited. Got in on a great promo, and we're gonna all work really hard to help you guys get the kit rebate for every single one of you. That's, that'll be our goal, is for sure getting that kit rebate. Okay, so then we're gonna do where we're at as far as our recruiting goal goes for the year. And we are so on track right now. We have 39 recruits. So really, for second quarter goal, for us to hit 100 for the year, we're on super big track at 39. So we just need 11 more this month, and we'll be like perfectly on track with hitting our half number by the end of the year. So you guys thought, like I said, you guys thought I was crazy last year when I said 50 recruits, and look we're at 39 already this year. So this is totally doable, guys. We can do this. And it's just incredible growth that we're seeing right now. So I just love it. Congratulations. I want to make sure that everybody is aware and realizes, we are only on June 3rd, but we do not have a recruiting promotion this month. Does everybody understand that? So you just need to make the kits work for themselves, and the fact that we are in a free-for-all month and they can earn products from the new catalog, that is a wonderful incentive in and of itself. So we have a great opportunity. We don't always have to have a bonus that goes along with it. So if anybody has any questions on that, just let us know. All right, so recruiting cash pot. We did have 6 recruits this year, or this month. So we have our first, we'll do them when we're done here, but I recruited 2, Sarah recruited 1. We had Jennifer Carmichael recruit, and we had Lori Reitz recruit. So we'll put them in for the cash pot drawing. We have $7 in the pot from last month that we kept in. So $7 in the pot. Okay. So let's talk about May and what our goals are going to be for this month. So as an organization, in the month of May, not only did Pampered Chef have record-breaking numbers,
Give her a bath tonight, though.
as a whole, our team hit an all-time record. This is the highest we've ever had as an organization in 1 month. So we ended the month of May with $77,811.27. You
Wow.
guys, you did you pretty much doubled the goal I gave you. I gave you a goal of $44,000. So, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. You guys, I can't even share with you that never in my life did I think I would see numbers like that. So you guys are doing it and you're killing it. I'm so proud of you all. Thank you so much. And then, like I said, we just have 6 recruits. Yep, thanks.
Yeah.
We can do some clapping since we don't have our clappers.
I forgot mine.
Yeah. Yes, Sarah, I gave you one so you could
You
clap.
did. I know.
Now that it's, maybe I'll kind of get clappers to everybody too, since it's kind of like we can start going out a little bit more. So this month, I'm going to give you a goal of 52,000, which I think we're going to blow that out of the water too, but I'm going to give you guys a goal of 52,000, and I'm giving you that 11 recruit goal this month. Okay. So I really want people to reach out to people that have shown interest. We're going to run another 2 virtual events again this month, opportunity events on the How I Pampered Chef page. And I really, since we're going to try to start doing this 2 times a month, I really need for people to step up to the plate and sign up for some of those nights, and just all you have to do is go on for just a minute or 2, share a little bit about how you got started with the business and why you stay with Pampered Chef. It's really pretty simple. It's not anything different than you would do in a virtual party or at a live cooking show. So I'm really, going to encourage you to sign up for it. I really appreciate that Jen Flary and Jenny Bach and Lori Reitz have stepped up to the plate and did that in the last couple months. So thanks you guys for doing that for us. But it really, you're talking to the camera quick. It's not a big deal. If you choose to, you could even record it if you wanted to. That would be fine too. So we are going to be doing those. So like I said, recruiting goal of 11. Last year, our numbers in June were 25,924.50. So, I mean, just look at the growth we've had in 1 year. It's pretty amazing. And we had 4 recruits for June last year. I want you guys to look at the bottom of the screen, though, and look at our year-to-date organizational sales compared to last year's total organizational sales.
Well, that is just
Insane.
crazy.
Pretty amazing.
Holy. We sold almost $140,000 in 2 months.
Wow.
Holy man, you guys. This is insane. So I'm just so proud of all of you guys for working so hard and, really rising above what this pandemic has, done. Okay. So amazing. So Sarah, I'm going to have you go next with your team. Okay.
All right. Yes, Team SOAR, we had an amazing month again. So just kind of in line with our whole org, our sales were absolutely incredible as well. So
Insane.
in May, so our total sales for our team were 22,713. It is crazy. So thank you all that were active and putting in shows. You guys, it was so hard with the top 3 because I had so many that were submitting, $800, $1,000 shows. So if your name isn't on these top 3, it's okay. We're all a team and we're all part of this. So thank you all. Number 3 was Jennifer Carmichael, and she had 1468.85. Just shy of getting that 1,500 number for level 2 free for all. Erica Knutz, this was her first month. So in her first 30 days, she did 1659.75.
Nice
So she-
job.
Yeah, she had 2 parties, and she's doing great. And then Ashley Glowacki was number 1 with 1858.50.
Nice
So,
job, Ashley.
yes. So awesome. Recruits, I had a recruit and Jennifer had a recruit. And that is it. Oh, our sales goal. Yeah, for June. I put 12,000. Just because I think we really have been seeing good numbers and we all are seeming like we're staying busy with our calendars. If anybody needs booking advice, reach out to Kelly and I. It's double free product month. So it just really should be pretty easy to get your calendar filled up.
Mhm.
And then
a
for
air fryer for 60% off.
right, yes, people want that air fryer, you guys. June recruiting goal, I'm gonna say 4.
Okay.
So I'd like to double what we did this month.
Awesome. Okay. And my personal team Rise. So we had an amazing month too in my personal team. So our team sales for May were $55,098.07. Incredible job, everybody. Incredible job. And so number 3 was Misty Ducharme in Florida with $3,221.10. And number 2, Jenny Bach with $3,321.80. Nice job, Jen. And then number 1 was Sue Huber with $4,634. Nice to see
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Wow.
Thank
You guys
you.
had a rocking month. I think you guys as your team, I think we're at about 7, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was something like that. Yeah,
Yep.
it's a lot.
So Sue's just got to get a few more recruits and then we'll get her back to director again, won't we, girl?
Yes, exactly.
Yep. So awesome sauce. You guys did amazing though. And so we had 4 recruits for the team. I had 2, Lori had 1, and Kim Tolbert had 1. And I'm going to give you guys, because like exactly what Sarah said, we have got a momentum going and I really don't see it ending anytime soon. We are in demand. This product is in demand. People are still cooking and I don't think that people are going to stop cooking. I think people are going to realize that there's a huge benefit to cooking at home more. They're probably seeing it in their pocketbook, that they've been spending a lot less on to-go food. And I'm going to give you guys a $40,000 sale, or $40,000 this month with 7 recruits, which that will give us our 11. So that's going to be my really big thing to shoot for this month, is I really want you guys to be getting names out there recruiting. Summer is one of the best times for people to start a business. Just because, look at your customers that maybe are teachers. Look at your customers that maybe have been working from home the last couple months, because maybe they can maybe it's more of a little bit more realistic for them now that they could actually work from home. So start thinking about people like that. But this is the time when, summer, they have usually a little bit more time on their hands, and they've got a little bit more time to work on things. So this is a great time of year to get a business started. All right, so then we're gonna recognize our amazing director team here. So Miss Sarah Cooter, $12,617.92 in sales for the month of May. Great job, Sarah.
Thank you.
Awesome. And then myself, it was an awesome month for me too, $13,562.86. So this is just, we're on a roll, you guys. This is just amazing, okay? So thank you guys for all your hard work. So we're gonna do the activity bonus winner quick here. So I gotta stop sharing for a second. And let me get over to my random name picker here. The list is long this month. And we had a lot of Green by 15 people this month. So a lot of people that were over 750. So we have a ton of people that have their names, in the drawing a good, 3 times for a lot of people here. So let me get everybody on the list here. And then let me get over to random name picker. Okay, now let me get back to share my screen. Okay, so, all right, let me put you guys in here and I'm gonna hit picker. Can you guys see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay, pick a random name. Here we go. Okay, our winner of a $10 gift card is Angie Trustum. So awesome job, Angie. I will get that to her. All right, I gotta write that down, Angie. Okay, then let's do the next one I gotta do here is, let me clear these names out. Oh. I'm going to do, hello. I've got the recruiting. So this one, like I said, we have $7 in the cash pot. So then it's going to be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It'll be $13. And if Sarah or I win, remember the money stays in the pot. Oh. Okay. Here we go again. Can you still see it? I never know if it's like. Okay. All right, here we go. So our winner is Kim Tolbert. So I will,
Oh,
Kim, I will get you your $13. Woo, woo, woo. So we'll go back down to 0. So let's fill that pot up again. Let's try to make it at least $11 for next month, okay?
good.
Right? I want to really, we've been so good at like on task for our quarterly goals. So let's look, I just really, really want to try to push that this month, guys. Okay. Then I have one more drawing to do because I kept forgetting to do it. I had Sue, Jody, and Jen Flary all participate in the little challenge I gave you guys last month for posting or going live on social media. And I just didn't get to draw that yet. So I noticed that they did that, and I'm going to pick a name and I'm going to give them 10 PC dollars. And the winner's Jody Loveland. Yay. And Jody, I don't know if she's on here tonight. Jody, did you jump on? She started a new job. So I'm so excited for her because her other job was so stressful. And she's, I think, already much happier. So I'm really excited for her. So yay, Jody. Awesome job. Okay, so let me get back over to my other, oh my gosh, where did it go? I don't even know where it went anymore. Where my slides went. I lost them. Okay, can you guys still see my screen?
No.
Okay, thank you. That's what I never know. It's like it doesn't tell me. Okay, share screen. Okay, let's get back over here. All right.
It's back.
Okay. All right. Next one, we get to congratulate Miss Jenny Bach. Woo, 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 woo. Jenny hit her $15,000, and the one thing she's super excited about is that she did it before her 1-year anniversary. So I'm super excited for you, Jenny. So she just gave herself a 2% increase in her commission. Oh, and I forgot to change that at the bottom. Tammy hit her.
Tammy's already got hers. Yep.
Like a couple $100 away too. So Kim,
Yep.
let's hopefully we'll be celebrating Kim next month. Okay.
Yes.
So this is so amazing. And I also want to give you guys I want to give DJ a shout out. She called me today. She was so excited. And this isn't necessarily PC related, but DJ got her GED today. Like she completed everything. And so I'm so happy for her because it's been something that she's been working on for a couple years now. So you go, DJ. I'm super excited for you. Congratulations.
Good job, DJ.
Thank you. Yeah. So that's really, really awesome. Okay. So, all right, guys, we're going to get into the thick of it. All right. Are we ready for all the info? So,
Let's do this.
so this we just had in the history of the 40 years of Pampered Chef. In the month of May was the best sales month ever in Pampered Chef history. In the middle of a worldwide pandemic. And in the month of May. And month of May is historically one of the smallest months of the year. So that should be really telling to you guys. So we're gonna give you guys a little shipping update from Andrew today. So after closing our record-breaking May, our estimated shipping times in the US have jumped now from 4 to 5 weeks for customer orders to 7 to 8 weeks. All right, and I don't want you guys to get like stressed out about it. We're gonna talk through this tonight, and we're going to help you see that we are really in an okay place right now. We are good. They've got it taken care of. They've been on it. I'm so proud of everything that they're doing at home office. And last night I actually took a couple minutes and I went back and listened to training that I took a couple months back about perspective, and how you really need to know that perspective. You know, when to have a perspective about things is, you know, perspective is only, you know, you can only control your attitude. And I just lost my train of thought. Hold on a second here. Your attitude and your effort. So I want you guys to think about, is the mindset that you have right now where it needs to be? And is your attitude in the spot that it should be? We are what people need right now, and that is why we are experiencing such explosive growth right now. Nobody in their wildest dreams could have ever predicted this pandemic. I mean, nobody ever thought that this was going to come down like this. But yet nobody in their wildest dreams could have ever imagined that we would have had 300% growth in the last 8 weeks. How do you even begin to fathom that? You can't, okay? So what Andrew's telling us is that we're not going to see any indication that our sales are going to slow down in June. How can they? It's double free product month. So this momentum is going to stay. And we've really got to keep our mindset and keep our attitudes above the line for our customers. And I will tell you right now, you guys can use me as an example. I ordered a brand new refrigerator from Home Depot last Monday. My fridge will not be here until August 3rd. So this is not just Pampered Chef. This is a nationwide issue. This is not, you know, it's not Pampered Chef. This is COVID. This is what COVID is doing all over the United States. I have 2 Amazon orders that I have on a subscription. One gets delivered to my house once a month. The other one is like every 2 months it comes. Both of those subscriptions have been canceled now because those vendors can't guarantee when they're going to get stuff to me. So it's not just Pampered Chef, okay? We know this is hard on you guys. We know it's hard on your hosts and your customers. I will say though, I'm not really seeing too much more than anything. People just want to be sure that we've gotten their order. That's, you know, that's more of what I feel like. They just want to make sure that it's still there, it's, you know, or whatever, you guys got it right. So we, you know, so what Andrew's saying too is that we know that this is just not, you know, it's not a challenge just from Pampered Chef, but we also need to remember that this is a temporary situation. This is not going to last forever. And we have a plan to get through this. So he's really proud of our home office team. So many other companies would not have been able to cope with this type of growth at any level. And our teams have done a truly astonishing job. And I just want to say, from being a leader with this company, I am so impressed with how absolutely blunt and, no holds barred that they're giving us this information. They are just completely sharing fully the situation and not trying to sugarcoat things for us. And I appreciate that so much. And my customers are going to appreciate it when I can share, information with them like that. So this is another thing he shared with us. It's going to take us time to catch up, and we're catching up as fast as we humanly possibly can. They're working 22 hours a day, 6 days a week in the warehouse. And look at these pictures, you guys. There is no dock space left in the warehouse. None. None. They have got every absolute piece of the warehouse being used. They've spread out workstations. They're doing everything that they can to make this go better, because this is not, it's not a typical situation. I mean, we probably would have been struggling with shipping issues just for COVID reasons, from not being able to get things from the vendors. I mean, there's even issues, you guys, I don't think you even sometimes realize it. There's issues with packing boxes. They can't get packing boxes from vendors. Tape, labels, all that kind of stuff. And one of the things too is I don't know if you guys realize this too, that FedEx has decided what businesses they're going to make priorities and what businesses they're not. And thankfully, FedEx has decided that Pampered Chef is a priority. So we're still getting serviced from them. So it's bigger than just Pampered Chef. So Andrew's saying that there's a light at the end of the tunnel in the weeks and the months ahead. So one of the things that was already in the works, even before Pampered Chef knew that this pandemic was gonna, hit us, they had already put a multi-million-dollar plan in works to double the capacity of the solution center and the warehouse. So they're trying right now to train like 100 new customer service reps for the solution center, but it does take about a month to train somebody fully in the solution center. And as of right now, there is 35 trucks and 18 trailers that have all of the equipment to build new lines in the warehouse. So there's more packing stations and just getting us ready even for more of direct ship stuff. Because obviously, I think you guys can kind of see that direct ship is probably coming. I think that we're all going to be on direct ship by the end of the year, or within the next year. So they're making all of those accommodations, and those were already put in place before this even happened. So this is supposed to be completed. All of this the lines and stuff are supposed to be done by the end of July. So Andrew's very confident that we're going to be in amazing shape come the fall season, and going into the holiday shipping season. So the next 2 months are going to be rough. There is over 400 times more inventory on the way, literally on barges coming from China right now. 400 times the amount of product. Because when you have 300% growth in 2 months, you have to have 400% times more product. They can't even keep up. It's just crazy. So we're nearly doubling the capacity of the distribution center. Last week, our distribution center had its most productive day in years. That is while they are practicing social distancing and wearing masks. So this is one of our employees in the distribution center saying thanks for understanding. Every time I'm on a solution center call or chat, I make sure I tell them that we appreciate them every single time. So running 22 hours a day, shutting down only for mandatory machine maintenance and deep cleaning. And they are being so safe with the warehouse, with cleaning, that I want you guys to understand that Amazon over in Milwaukee has been shut down like 2 or 3 times because they have COVID in their employees. We've been going for how many weeks now with COVID? Pampered Chef Distribution Center has not had 1 case of COVID. So we're doing what we need to be doing to keep our employees safe in that distribution center. Okay? Because they're gone, we're screwed, if you will. So there's even more happening. They're doing, a lot of just different investments, and it's been well in the works for over a year, is what he was saying. Okay, so we're building an even bigger future for you and Pampered Chef, and we'll be ready to have an outstanding fall and holiday season. He can't flip a switch to fix these problems any faster than we're already moving. So, I mean, they're on it, you guys, and they're doing everything in their power to get this shipping issue resolved as soon as possible. What I do know is that our partnerships on this can make all the difference. We can work together to provide transparency and clarity to our customers during this season as we get stronger for the future. And we can be in front of this together and still have strong sales, satisfied customers, and growing teams. So one of the big things that they said that we need to make sure that we are doing is when you put that initial post in your virtual parties that states, this is, our party date, here's the ordering link, you need to say, our shipping times are 7 to 8 weeks out. You need to be transparent and say that. And I don't know if any of you noticed, but as of today, the minute you click on pamperedchef.com or your personal website, the first thing that pops up, it says, there are shipping delays and we are 7 to 8 weeks behind. So the minute they click, they're going to see that anyway. They're making it visible everywhere. And I know for myself, I've noticed that when I've gone on different sites that, it says that practically in everything, So it's not, like I said, it's not just a Pampered Chef thing. So that's one thing you need to make sure, again, probably before you close your show. I know I had been having something on the last day of my party, so obviously I need to put one in the beginning now. But just making sure you can be as transparent about it as you possibly can. Lori Reitz, are you on here? Does anybody see if she's on?
Yes, I'm here.
Lori, can you kind of share with me what happened when you posted in your party today or the other day? With the comments that you got?
About the delay in shipping,
Mm-hmm.
that they didn't care as long as they got their Pampered Chef because they love Pampered Chef.
Mhm.
And Amazon has got delays too. Everybody's got delays. They don't care how long it takes to get it.
Yep. And I was on my director call with with Pam, our national exec today, and Tessa from Iowa, she did the same thing. She put a post in her party and she said she had 14 comments and not one of them were negative. It was all, oh, we get it. It's everywhere. I love Pampered Chef. I'll wait as long as I need to, blah, blah, blah. People are getting it. They're getting it. So just take it in strides. I can tell you, I've never seen this in my life, or the whole Pampered Chef time. The longest I've ever seen a shipping delays is a week. So this is new to me too. So just be as patient as you possibly can right now. Okay.
Yeah, Kelly, remember when I talked to you and I was like not sure what to do?
Right. Yes, Sarah.
And so I did put a post out because I was just getting ready to submit a party, and I had already put in with my last post about the expect 4 weeks. That's what I've been doing. And then I heard about the 7 to 8 week, and I thought, oh, now what do I do? Do I say something before I submit the party? I want to at least be honest with people and let them know. So I contacted the host. I did put something in the party, and she also went in and tagged everybody that ordered. Every single person said, oh, I'm good with it. I'm fine. It's no big deal. Everybody's having delays, like same thing. So
It's
yeah,
going
I
to
would
be
be very
okay.
happy.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's going to be okay. And you are going to continue if you service, you remember what I talked about like 2 months ago when this all started? Service your customers now, they're going to be your customers later. This is where in this business, relationship building is so important.
Tammy is saying not her customers in the chat. I'm not sure.
Who
She
is?
must be Tammy.
Tammy
So
Martin?
she must, it just says Tammy, so I'm assuming Tammy Martin. Tammy, have you
can
had
jump
some
on and-
issues?
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead, Tam. You can feel free. We can talk this out.
Yeah, no, my customers aren't very happy at all. So, and I keep telling them, I mean, with the postal service slowing down, COVID, with our sales increasing and everything else, I mean, I can't do anything. So,
Mhm. And
I
you
mean, some are understanding, but then some just are really negative.
Well, I had a couple that were like at first because I think they like in the beginning before we got a grasp on what was going on, I don't think that there was enough information being shared. And now it's like it's going to be on the page when they log on. Then when they submit their order, it's going to come in their receipt. And then 2 days later, they're going to get another email sharing with them, remember, we've got shipping delays. So the other thing that was highly suggested is since we all, you have Facebook scheduler as an option, or you could, if you're using CintShare or Post My Party, what they're suggesting is going in like a week out, 2 weeks out, and making posts just saying, remember there's shipping delays, so, and it's something, go ahead and just schedule it. So then you don't have to like sit and babysit the party, but it just will give your customer base from that particular show that little reminder, remember, we're still, we've got delays, blah, blah, blah. So that might be something you might want to incorporate too, is just adding a couple of extra posts in your party that go a couple of weeks out. And I will tell you too, and I'm sure you've noticed this, sometimes things are shipping right away for certain parties. That is because the way that the warehouse is set up, there's different lines, obviously, that feed for different items. And items that are like a certain number ounces go down a different line because those are delivered by SmartPost. So they go in like smaller packages or envelopes and stuff like that. So a lot of that stuff was going out first, that goes out first because it can be easily gotten out of, it can get out of the warehouse quicker. So that is why you're seeing some things have shipped and some things haven't. Now, next thing here. So to working through shipping delays. So this is kind of what it looks like. I know this is kind of blurry. There's going to be this new pop-up. So this is what's going to appear the minute you log onto your website or into a party link. Shipping is delayed. Orders can be 7 to 8 weeks to ship for COVID safety reasons. Or what, I can't even, it's kind of blurry. So you'll see it if you log on. So we're doing our job right now of setting clear expectations to our guests and hosts, okay? All right, so another thing to alleviate some of the problems that have been arising, the guest special. How many of you guys have had to send an email or use chat because somebody didn't get their guest special? I'm sure a lot of you, right?
Yes.
So they're calling this a pilot because they need to make sure that they have the data to back the information before they can actually put this like into play fully. So this is going to be starting next Tuesday, I believe it is, the 9th. I believe that's when this one goes live. They're going to get a prompt at the end of the order that gives them the choices of their guest specials, but also gives them the choice to say, I do not want a free gift. because sometimes people don't pick a gift because they don't want one, which I've never understood. It's like, give me the free stuff, you know,
Yeah, give it away as a gift.
gift, you know what I
Yes,
mean? Like,
yeah.
I've
It is a
never
gift.
understood that. But what they need to do from the tech side of it, Kylie explained to us, Kylie and the tech team, Kylie explained to us that in order processing in the tech world, apparently people can abandon carts if there's too many click options in an ordering process. So they need to make sure that adding this click option as an extra click doesn't cause people to abandon carts. So if this goes well over the next few months and they get the data to back it, then this will probably be all the time. So right now they're calling it a pilot, but I think they're kind of already assuming that this is going to be a necessary thing. And that's why it's never been implemented before, because I couldn't really understand, why are we not like making them pick something? I never understood that. Well, then she explained it, that's the reason, because I'm not a tech person, so I don't understand all those different things in the tech world. So it's from clicking, it's from the amount of clicks, and that's why. And I love it that they're transparent with us and they explain things to us. So that's why we're doing this, and that's why it's being called a pilot. So you should start seeing that, or your customers should start seeing that next Tuesday. All right. In addition, we are also now, instead of 30 days to return something where they can get the shipping paid, or like a tag, a shipping label, obviously when you have 7 to 8 weeks shipping, 30 days isn't going to work. So they're now extending the prepaid return window of 30 days to 120 days starting next Tuesday. So that is amazing. Thank you, home office, for thinking of us. And then on the shipment status page, which you can get to the shipment status page by clicking reports and tracking, and then shipment status will come up there. You are going to see an asterisk next to a customer's name when part of their order has shipped, but they are still waiting on back ordered items. Because that, I think, has been the biggest frustration for me, is somebody will say, well, I got one thing, and I'm like, okay, is it a back order, or did they actually miss something in their order? So now we're going to be able to tell that. So there will be an asterisk next to their name, not on the party and order page though, on shipment status page. Asterisk, and then when those back order items have shipped, you will see tracking links directly under the customer's name. So kudos to home office for seeing the importance of us needing this information right now. And all of this information that I'm talking about right now is going to be what was on the Teach Me webinar today. So I don't know if anybody was able to get on today. I actually had to be on another meeting, so I couldn't. I'm going to watch it in replay. But you'll be able to watch it in replay as well. But I highly, 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 they could not say that to us enough on our nationwide leader call, that you guys need to watch this Teach Me webinar. Please do so, or please read that STIR article very thoroughly on this. So back orders are going to be able to be easily addressed now with that asterisk on the shipment status screen. All right, so our takeaways from this is we're doing everything we can, but it's going to take up to 7 to 8 weeks to ship out orders right now. It's important to set clear expectations with our customers and hosts. Delays like this are not normal, but we know Pampered Chef products are worth it. And that's what you have to remember, is you have to have enough belief in what we sell that people are going to still want our stuff, even if it's going to take a little bit longer. You know, people are spoiled. You know, a lot of times we get things in 2-3 days. So this is not the norm for Pampered Chef, and people, I think, are just a little, you know, they've been spoiled by us. So so we have lots of training and resources to help you talk about the delays with your customers right now. Even go live on team pages and your VIP pages and kind of talk about that, you know, with them. But we, there's going to be a light at the end of the tunnel, and we're building an even bigger future for Pampered Chef, and we'll be ready for an outstanding fall and holiday season. So I'm super excited about that. And I'm sure that when we do the national conference, we're going to find out a lot more stuff, regarding the warehouse and everything. And I'm sure that was probably one of the things that it would have been awesome to take a home office tour this year. So that's kind of a bummer, because we would have seen a huge expansion in the DC. So one of the other things too is they hired, we used to have this guy, Dan Semek, in the distribution center. He'd been with Pampered Chef for 22 years, and he left about 3 years ago, and Dan just got hired back. And I think that they need him right now. So I'm really excited about that. Jenny, do you remember Dan?
Kind
He was
of.
a really big guy, and then he lost like tons and tons of weight. But he was,
I vaguely remember the name.
yeah, he could, you could call him during the holiday season, and I'll be like, I sent this order and it needs to be 2-day FedEx, 2-day air, and he'd go pull it and get it. I mean, he was amazing. So, so I'm super glad that he joined back the team again. So before we kind of go and talk about specials and all that kind of stuff, who's got questions? What can we help with? There's going to be marketing imagery. If you guys haven't seen it already, some more things to be posting in parties. So they added a whole bunch of stuff of marketing imagery too, with shipping issues. Does anybody else have questions?
I have a question.
Yes.
I have one person who placed an order with my launch party.
Mhm.
It sends me a message about every 3 days asking about her order, and I've been very polite and explained everything, but is there some better way to handle that? Because it's very, very persistent.
Yeah, and I would, okay. So Sharon Zellen, the amazing Sharon Zellen, one of the national execs, she gave us some incredible words, and I can send you a copy of this, Katie, or I'll put it on the team page so we have it. Let me just find it real quick here. I know it's right here. So she said, this is kind of how she responded to somebody. Susie, I'm so sorry about the delay with shipping. COVID has wreaked havoc on our distribution center, as it has on every company. Our warehouse has to social distance to keep employees safe, and who knew that everyone would be cooking and baking the way that they were during this pandemic? I promise you that they will arrive at some point. Who could have predicted a global pandemic? It's just crazy. So, I mean, stuff like that, like just really, being kind of frank with them and just saying, the one thing you could say, Katie, because maybe since you're newer, you don't realize this, but she will get an email when it ships with the tracking number. So maybe just saying, I'm doing my best. I'll keep my eye out for it. If I see that it's shipped, I'll let you know, but you will be getting an email with that shipping information. And thank you so much for your patience, because we're just trying to keep our, our distribution center employees safe too. That's the other thing too, is I've told people our distribution center is in Illinois, one of the biggest hot spots in the United States. So that, that's the big thing. And, hearing that and knowing that the distribution center is in a hot spot and we have not had any COVID cases in the distribution center, that's amazing. So, they're doing a spectacular job there. So does that help a little bit, Katie? And
Yeah, I didn't realize they got emails.
Yes,
But
they will
I
get an
kept
email.
telling her,
Mhm.
I kept saying I'm getting the same information that you are, and I'm so sorry. I know this is a delay. It's
Mhm.
virus related, everything's just backed up. I've been very polite and apologetic. It's just, like I said, it's very consistently like every 3 days.
Yes, and I
But
can understand
they
that. And I've had a couple of people like that too. And I've even told them, like one of the girls, she's like, well, it's been several weeks. And I said, really, it's been 15 business days. Like I'm like, we only can work, and actually at the beginning of May, they were only working 4 days a week. Because they were keeping the warehouse closed 3, and then they did more. Like I said, that was when they said we have to do something, and they took the whole warehouse and made it so they could ship from it. So I mean, they really truly are doing everything possible to make this go. I mean, I can't even imagine Ron Rocca I bet you he can't even sleep.
Gotta be going nuts.
Yep, because this is just not how it normally is down there. I mean, they're so
Right.
out of, they're so out of their element. So, like I said, shipping issues because of COVID is one thing, but then having the explosive amount of growth that we've had, I can't even imagine. That would be like 300 times the amount of people shopping at Woodman's. You know what I mean? Like, think about it like that, and like there would be no food left on the shelves. Like, look at what it was like the first couple of weeks of the
I was gonna
pandemic.
say.
Yeah, so I mean, it's like toilet paper central down there. Actually, I've been able to get toilet paper now. Most places it seems
Me
like
too.
it's back again. I still can't get disinfecting wipes though. Has anybody found disinfecting wipes anywhere? I mean, I can get spray, but no, I haven't been able to find wipes.
I just used my Norwex claws and
found
just said, screw it.
I found
Just use
some
bleach water.
after a while, and somebody just said that Delavan was fully stocked, even had overstock at the Walmart in Delavan.
Oh, well, I was laughing because I had to go to Walgreens the other day and they had like toilet paper like up in like all stacked up in the aisle, and they had it up on the counter, and he's like, we bought so much extra that now we have toilet paper coming out of our ears. I'm like, oh, well, at least it's on sale. So I'm like, it's probably the scratchy kind though. I was just trying to look to see.
If anyone has a Costco membership too, we just got some shipped from there.
Oh, okay.
Sam's Club was good. I went last week. They have a rule that you can only buy one, but
So
that's okay.
it looks like in marketing imagery, I hadn't had a chance. So this is there's a welcome shipping message. So like you can use it as like the first post in your party, and it says a message from Pampered Chef. People are cooking at home more than ever before, and because customers are loving mealtime solutions Pampered Chef offers, order processing and shipping are taking longer than usual. We are doing our very best to ensure the health and safety of our workers. We appreciate your patience as we work hard to get our amazing products into your kitchen. So you could put that as a post and then just maybe add estimated ship times are about 7 to 8 weeks as of right now, So, and Andrew did say too that based on this first week of June, because obviously we're going to have spillover orders from May sales, because you always have until the 15th of the month. So he said, 7 to 8 weeks is probably what it's going to be. But if for some reason it's like astronomically off the charts the next 2 weeks, it might even be a little bit longer, but they're going to keep us posted about that. But like I said, my fridge is taking almost 9 weeks to get to me. So that's Home Depot. So they're having issues too. Another girl on the call was like, I ordered a couple t-shirts from Old Navy and it took over a month. So it's happening everywhere. And like I said, please use my fridge story as an example. It's something you can say to somebody, oh, my director just ordered a fridge and blah, blah, blah. So it looks like they've got one like as a welcome post, multiple order shipping delay post, a single order shipping delay post. So like the single order one you could do if somebody ordered off your personal website, you could send that one. So, but basically kind of the same info. So I'm glad that they've got stuff like that out there. There's also one too about a credit card submission I just noticed. It's called order submissions cards charged post. Because that's the one thing I had somebody say to me the other day is like, but you already charged my card. And I'm like, and like what? I mean, they don't just hold your card. You know what I mean? Think about it. Amazon charges you right away. Everybody charges you right away. So that question always kind of blows my mind a little bit because it's like, yeah, it doesn't charge it when it ships. It usually, I don't know, maybe there's some things that are like that, but usually
Did
in
they used to
retail
do it
and
when it shipped? Because I feel like we never used to. Or am I just dreaming that?
mm-mm. Well, no,
Okay.
direct ship now cards charge immediately.
Oh, right.
You guys, the minute the show is closed, not
Is
when
when
it's
it
shipped,
charges.
the minute the show's closed, your cards will charge. So,
Right.
and that's one thing leading up to being on direct ship now, which like I said, I'm guesstimating that's going to be very soon. You guys you won't have to worry about credit cards declining on the last day of the month, which is amazing. I don't ever have to worry about that ever.
I hate
Oh.
those phone calls. I'm sorry, but there was an error with your credit card is my phrase, because I don't want to make it sound like they were an idiot and overcharged.
I haven't made a call like that in 4 years because I've been on direct ship now. So it's amazing. And my orders count when they count. As soon as they come in, my orders are there and I'm getting paid commission on them. I'm not, you know, I mean, sometimes people like to hold shows over for like a promotion and stuff, but you really, once you're on direct ship, you see how much better the benefits are. And I just don't think there's any way in the world we're living in that they're ever going to be able to go back to order shipping to a host's house like the whole show. I just don't think it's going to happen. So this was kind of a blessing in disguise, if you will, kind of like, because it just pushed direct ship now a little bit. So okay, anybody else have any questions on shipping stuff? Otherwise we'll just run through some of the specials and stuff. Good that way. Please feel free. Sarah and I are here. If you need something, just let us know. If you need how to word, there's going to be in STIR also, there's like sample wordings of how to word things. Actually, I believe that's a course in Dash. There's going to be a course in Dash on that. Does that sound right, Sarah?
I thought that's what they said.
Yeah, a Dash. It's not a STIR thing, it's a Dash training. So watch for that, or it probably will pop up in your Dash training. So make sure if you haven't logged in there lately, go in and log in, okay? Because right now is the time that you really need to be, you know, of any time we need to be really paying attention to home office alerts for sure right now. So Tuesdays, set a reminder in your phone or something that the STIR comes out. So you make sure you read it, okay? All right, so let me get on my PowerPoint for home office news. No, that's not it. You see my PowerPoint?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
It's the
Some
team
of this I
meeting.
might
That's
have
the
to-
one you wanted.
I'm on the one that says home office news. Can you see that one?
Nope.
Okay. Thank you. Now can you see it?
Yes.
Yep.
Thank you. All right. All right, so summer celebrations. So obviously, if you're doing parties and you're talking about baking and stuff like that, it's probably time to switch over to like grilling stuff and ice cream treats and all that stuff. So, but focusing on the 5x5 cast iron skillets, I think those are going to be huge this summer. I've already sold 3 sets of them. I'm like, just because I posted this exact picture and the s'mores dip recipe. So I did that on my VIP page. So make sure you're starting to think summer. Okay, we talked about national conference. Oh, there is a national conference Facebook page, so that's a fun thing to get on. So Pampered Chef National Conference is look for it that way. They'll have lots of info and stuff in there. And I'm thinking maybe DJ E-Train's going to be doing some stuff on there because I know he talked about, did you guys see the dance thing?
Yeah, we're supposed to submit like a video of us dancing.
It's kind of like, well, you're supposed to learn the dance that the girls teach you. It's kind of like a TikTok.
Holy Jesus.
Yeah, I know. So I'm like, that's kind of, so I might have to,
That's not happening.
I might try to see if someone will do it for me. So I thought that would be.
Where do we find that? Is that on the
Sure.
It's on the STIR, okay.
Yep, I think we got an email too, if I remember right.
I don't think I got that email.
Yeah, so I think we got an email. If not, it was just in STIR. So yeah, so they show a little video and stuff. Okay, so get on that if you haven't got on that, join the Facebook group. Okay, so we've got obviously 3 key areas for a successful June: booking, selling, recruiting. All right, so bookings. So this month's host gets double free product plus 60% off exclusive sets. And exclusive sets means the air fryer is included at 60% off. The reason they added this is because when they added it as a half price combo, people could pick more than one half price combo. So we had people, not necessarily consultants, but hosts, taking more than one air fryer. So this brought it down to only one air fryer per show. So that's why this is really the better option. But people are, I mean, double rewards is always awesome. So double rewards itself should be a way for you to get a booking this month. Okay. And let me see here. They do have to have $650 in sales to get the air fryer, but you really, I mean, you're going to try to be shooting for 650 anyway, because that's where you're going to land for the double rewards. Hope Lodge is still going through June for their fundraisers and the dollar donations with Mix and Chops. And then there's going to be a new theme, backyard fun and cooking with kids theme. So those will be in marketing imagery and stuff. Okay, so when you get a chance to listen to Advanced Director Shelly Beach, and she talks about how to use this month's host offer to get bookings. So that's something you can find in your monthly focus when you click on Stir. So listen to that one when you get a chance. And of course, we always want to remember, we need to try to remember every 4, add 1 more. For every 4 parties, you should be able to add 1 consultant to your team. So really think about this month. Look at your show schedule, because like I said, let's really shoot for 11 this month. All right, selling. All right, so because of the high demand on sales, and we are trying to do our best with all the stop sells that we have out there, with all the stop sells, they decided again to add a couple additional items. And what they did in choosing, Jane Miller talked with us, and Jane decided that these were the 3 best options for this month. So the breakfast sandwich maker, 2 Season's Best cookbooks, and the small chef tongs. And she knows, I mean, and home office knows that, you know, Season's Best is that's only a $4 gift there, but we will never run out of Season's Best cookbooks, because Season's Best cookbooks are printed locally right down by home office. So if there's a, you know, chance that the chef's tongs run out or the breakfast sandwich maker runs out, we will always have Season's Best. It's not going to be an issue. So that's another thing in thinking about if you're giving away prizes. Honestly, Season's Best are probably the best thing to order right now for prizes. If you have to mail out anything separately, because those are not going to run out. So I was glad that they told us that. So the 5.5 cast iron skillet set, and then we do have the summer sale that has like the grilling tools and the ice cream maker and the wine tumbler. I can't think of everything right now. There's probably a picture in here. And then of course, we always want you guys to be pushing Enrichables. And I have some in stock right now too. So if anybody needs any samples or something to give away, let me know, because I do have some in stock right now. And then Laura Polito is one of my dear, I love her to death. She's just awesome. So you can also, Laura is the queen of Polina Polito. I don't know if you guys have heard that from Coffee Talk. She is like one of the top consultants that gets pictures with being out and about and giving people catalogs. So she will give you guys some tips on how to use mini catalogs this summer to help boost your sales. So watch that one when you get a chance. And then we are in free for all month. Tons of you guys earned free for all last month. I'm so excited. And this month it's exactly the same amount of levels. It's not, the other thing I want you guys to understand is that if you didn't earn all the levels in May, it doesn't mean you can't earn in June then. June starts all over again. So you'll just get a different assortment of products. And we must be getting some pretty big stuff, because the value of these products is pretty high dollar. So I'm going to be I can't wait to figure out what they're coming out with for the fall. Because there's some, it's worth, I mean, look at the $600 level is $450 in products, and that's just this month. So it's going to be very interesting to see what they've got in store for the fall line. Recruiting tips. So anybody that starts June 1st, so June 1st consultants moving forward, since we have the stainless steel skillets back in stock, level 3, is it? Yeah, level 3 of the Fast Track rewards will go back to the 10-inch stainless steel nonstick pan instead of the cast iron skillets. Okay, so that's something if you are recognizing people or something, just so, or if you're chatting with somebody, make sure that you know it's back to the stainless steel skillet as of June 1st. Okay. When you recruit, you get, and they qualify, you get 50 PC dollars, 3,000 trip incentive points. It's recruiting, you get a lot from it. It's amazing. Let me see here. Okay, traveling. There's been a change to the travel incentive this year. So the year of the cruise, 2020 kind of killed the year of the cruise. The cruise industry is a little dead right now. And Jan Camponegro, that does all of our event coordinating, Jan said that she didn't want to be in the same situation next spring as we were with Disney this year and having to make quick decisions and be frantic about it. So they decided now to change the trip. So level 1 now is going to be a resort in Fort Lauderdale. Level 2 and level 2 elite is Baha Mar Resort, grand something in Nassau, Bahamas. So I'm stoked because we went to Atlantis a couple years ago for an incentive trip, and the Bahamas is just gorgeous. So I'm actually more excited that we're going to the Bahamas now. So so you guys still have plenty of time to earn a trip. So 60,000 points for the Fort Lauderdale, and a point for every dollar in commissionable sales. Every recruit that qualifies, 3,000 points, and you also, as a new recruit, you get 3,000 points for qualifying for your trip too. And then if you're a team leader or above, you get paid as points every month. Directors, points for promoting and developing directors, you get points for that as well. So I'm excited. I know Sarah was excited too. You thought that, did you think that looked better, Sarah?
Yeah, I've never been on a cruise, and I'm not sure I want to go on a cruise. So.
Well, and I went on a cruise with Pampered Chef. That was my first trip I ever earned, was a cruise, and I'm like, it was nice. Like I liked it, like on the days that we were like out to sea, because you just had really nothing to do but relax. So that part of it was kind of neat. But like, I'm not like a big buffet person. So like the food, some people talk about like the food on cruises. That wasn't that exciting to me. But I do have to say I was excited about doing like St. Thomas, and though like I thought it would have been cool to go to those places, but the cruise industry right now is so shaky. I'm glad. Like I think they made a really good choice, and I think everybody's pretty pleased with it. So yeah, so don't think that you guys don't have time to earn this. You are on a roll. All right, let's see here. Excellence Awards. So Excellence Awards, the new Excellence Awards season just started on Monday, June 1st. Trip incentives go January 1st through December 31st. Excellence Awards is June 1st through May 31st. So Sarah earned her first year Excellence Awards in sales, and I've earned it several years in sales, but I earned it for the first time in 2 categories, for recruiting and sales this year. This year we earned a Tiffany's bracelet and an exclusive 40th anniversary like trinket box from Tiffany's with Heritage Home on it and everything. Plus you get 500 Pampered Chef dollars when you earn Excellence Awards, so it's pretty awesome. But I'm pretty excited, Sarah. Did you see they're going back to gift cards next year? So that's how Pampered Chef gift cards from Excellence Awards is how I bought my stove. It's how I bought my dishwasher. It's amazing to just be given a gift card in like a really high dollar amount. It's awesome. So I'm excited they're going back to gift cards next year. So you guys it's just the beginning. So you can track your Excellence Awards tracker anytime. It's under the Explore tab, just like incentive trips are as well. So you can always check where you're at on those. All right, so you guys can do it in June. So I will post this, and if you take a picture of it or write it down, personally write out your goals, I'll put an extra drawing in the activity bonus drawing. If you send it, I'll put it as a post, and then if you post it under that post on the team page. And then July, it is our $100 host bonus. They are not going to announce the guest special till, when would they say, Sarah?
I don't remember.
I can't remember either now.
I would guess mid-month.
I think it is. Reason being is because they're trying to be strategic with stop sell items and not split things. Like, if they have to take something that comes in a set and pull it, they don't want to have to do that, because then that is extra work for the warehouse employees and it takes time away from actually shipping. So that's why they're trying to be so strategic right now with what the guest specials are be. And we are not going to find out what the August host and guest special are until closer to conference or at conference even, because they just have to see where we're at with air fryer stuff at that time and all that stop sell stuff. They just really have to be strategic right now. Normally we find that stuff out 2 months in advance, but they just don't feel confident. They don't want to have to change things up a million times for us. Okay. So they're doing it for our sake. All right. All right. Anybody else have any questions? It's a hard time with those since there are so many air fryer recipes. Yes, Tammy, I know that is. But you know what? It's goals that they can work on down the road. They can get that air fryer down the road. It's a sure booking for the fall selling season. So, and that's, you know, that's where too, situations like this, you know, you have to realize, and this is what I'm talking about, like with being persistent, and what persistency is, you know, is this happening to you or for you? You know, you have to try to look at that light at the end of the tunnel, and that's where you really like think about what your mindset is. And, you know, do you have belief in this company, belief in our products, belief in our program? And that's, just try to think about it that way, because that attitude that you have is going to project onto your customer base and to your hosts and stuff. So just living above the line as much as you can right now, even though if you have a struggle, contact Sarah or I and talk it out with us. The other thing that we're going to do is we are going to ask, just to help alleviate the Solution Center, please reach out to us when you have a question before calling, because a lot of times something that needs to be called on, or you think needs to be called on, does not need to be called on. So let Sarah and I walk you through that. The return screen is 100 times better than it used to be. You can do a lot of the things right on the screen or right in an email. So we want you guys to ask us first before you even pick up the phone to call, because wait times are atrocious right now. And then, like I told you, even though they're hiring a ton more people, it takes a long time to get them trained. I mean, that's the thing, is they're not even at home office right now. So then if they have to stop and ask a supervisor, that means that they have to set the phone down and call their supervisor from their own cell phone from their house to get an answer. So we need to not, you know, it's bad enough right now. I've been trying to cancel an order for over a week. I don't know if I'm going to get it canceled. I think I am, because we're behind, but yeah. So I'm doing my best, right? You know, so if we can help you, try to talk you through it and figure out if it's something we can send to the Solution Center, if we can do it on chat. But I know too, even the chat lines now, I was on it the other day and it was like 37 people in queue and it was like 25 minutes. And then all of a sudden it jumped to like 50 minutes. And I was like, I'm like, it just went, how does it go up? Like, I'm like, how does it go
Over
up?
an hour. But I was just glad I started the chat and I was still teaching paperwork stuff, because it was the end of my day when I don't have kids. But
And from what I'm hearing too, to call in, because there's a capacity of numbers of calls that they're taking a day, because that's all they can handle right now. It's capped at like 8:30 in the morning. it's done. Like you can't call. So
Wow.
and there's just simply nothing that can be done about it right now. It just can't. So if we can help you try to resolve it without trying to make those phone calls, that's what we want to help you guys do right now. Okay.
So I have somebody who bought a popcorn maker, one of
Yep.
the popcorn things,
Mhm.
and they ended up not liking it. I'm actually, because of you saying this, she's trying it one more time, see if she can like it or not, but she doesn't think that she likes it very much. I think what I'm going to do is just have her order. I'll pay for it, order for something that she wants, and just
No,
send me. It's
no,
my
no, no, no.
sister, because she'll send me back the product, and I'll just order and buy her something in place of it.
You can just do an exchange right on the return screen. You don't have to do
Oh,
that. Yeah.
okay. I got confused then with what you were saying.
No, so that's what I'm saying is if they need an exchange, if they need to return something for a refund, all of that can be done right through the order screen.
Okay.
So yeah, so if she knows what she wants in its place, we'll do it as an exchange. I'll show you how to do it. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Maybe we need to do a
I've
training.
never had to do an exchange before, so no.
Should I?
And also remember that you guys can reach out and ask questions on Team Bandwagon.
Mm-hmm.
Like post something there. I've actually been off work, so I've been able to answer questions and do stuff, but I'm heading back to work now. And with all this COVID, it's going to be a nightmare. So just ask us on Team Bandwagon, because a lot of times Jenny Bach, there's so many people available that can answer a question.
Yep. I'm home pretty much every day during the day. Kelly Shimp is too. Jenny, sometimes she's teaching, but like for the summer, she'll be home during the day too. So don't,
so when you put it out there, there's so many people that can see it and get to you quicker than like sometimes, because I know with my team too, I'll say, post something on Bandwagon if you don't hear from me, or text Kelly if you don't hear from me, because especially when I go back to work, I'm only going to have my phone accessible at lunchtime. And then if things are the way they've been running so far, I'm not going to be taking lunches. So it's going to just be crazy like that. So it's, I'll do my best to answer, but I just want especially my team that's on here, just to know that if you're not hearing from me, that's why. So, reach out to Kelly, or like I said, the Team Bandwagon page, because there's so many people available that can answer a question.
And I have had to be on a lot more meetings. So I might just have to send you, like I had to do that with Shirley today. I had to do that with DJ today. I'm like, I'm on a call right now. I'll get back, I'll call you as soon as I'm done with this call. So, so if I can't get to you right away, I can, I'll get to you as soon as I possibly can that day. Okay. But yeah, just throw it on the page. That's what it's there for too. It's somebody else might have the same exact question. And so we might've killed two birds with one stone even. So,
right.
Okay. But no.
So I have another question.
Yeah.
Okay. I've asked you this before, but you kept saying you'll get it to me, and nobody's ever gotten it to me. And you said Sarah might even know too. I have old catalogs, and
I don't have it.
About there's some sort of little message we could put on them, but nobody's ever gotten back to me on what the message is.
Don't you
Just
have
so we
that
can still
wording,
use
Sarah?
the catalogs.
I have it in a sticker format somewhere from round 1.
I've seen it somewhere. I'm not exactly
the
sure where it's
products
at.
in this might be old or something. If I'll look for it.
I don't think I have it saved.
I know
I've seen it somewhere. I don't have it, but I've seen it somewhere in a document or something.
It's like a label that you can print to put on old catalogs to like leave in doctor's offices and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or use at vendor events or different things that.
Yeah, there's like a message.
I know I have it somewhere. I just have to find an old flash drive.
Okay. I might even see if I can try to find it on like the virtual party page or something. But it's like a cute little saying that's like, even though some of my products might be old, blah, 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 contact me for a new catalog or something like that. So then they have your info. Yeah, I'll try to, DJ, I'm gonna try, that's my mission right now.
Okay, because I've been trying to figure this out since I started and have all these old catalogs sitting around, and it's like I don't know what to
Yeah,
do.
Honestly, I just recycle them. I don't even worry about it.
Me either.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
I saved them
Then-
forever, and then I was like,
Oh, here it is. The date on this catalog may be old, but look inside and you'll be sold. Many great products you will see. Call me to learn how you can get them free. Here,
Can
I'm
you?
putting it. Yep, I'm sending it right now.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yep.
Does anybody need to order catalogs?
probably will.
So I was thinking if we could just do like one order, maybe save on
Well,
home office a little bit.
yeah, I was gonna say, remember, we're also gonna be having those same shipping issues.
Yep.
Right.
Mhm.
So I would be a little stingy with catalogs for now.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think I'm gonna go
if
down
you're
there.
running out.
About 3 weeks ago, and they still haven't shipped. So
And you
Kelly
just
and I
ordered,
waited. How long did we wait, Cal?
like
I think
like probably 3 weeks.
it was a month
Mhm.
till we got
I
our stuff.
ordered, yeah, I ordered
So-
mine on May 12th, and they haven't even shipped.
Mhm.
Nope.
Ugh.
Nope,
So they can't, unfortunately, they can't get our stuff either. I
So
mean,
the answer to the reason why that is right now too is why they're not expediting sample or supply orders. It was prioritizing new consultant kits or them stopping recruiting right now. And they would rather not put a freeze on recruiting. So we have a digital catalog.
right.
So when it's all said and done, we have a digital catalog. And I mean, I hear a lot of times from people nowadays too that are like, oh, I'm just looking the digital catalog. I'm still old school. I like my catalogs, but some people will just be okay with that. So if it gets to that point, we'll have to deal with it. But I would go in on some catalogs, Jen. So why don't you
Yeah,
put a
I'm gonna
post on the
need 'em
team
too.
page
Okay.
and see for Janesville area peeps.
I will too, you guys.
Another thing too, you guys, is ask. Feel free to ask. So, I've dropped down the number of catalogs I'm sending because I'm doing only online right now.
Yep.
I always used to send 3 or 4 catalogs to in-home people. They could take them to work, pass them to, people, pass them. A lot of my online hosts, when I started asking them, they're like, nope, I don't even need a catalog. I'm good with online stuff. I do online shopping all the time. Don't send me anything. And I say, oh, are you sure? I mean, I'll send you just one for you. Nope, I'm good. And I have not seen any decrease in sales because of it. So I always was afraid that if they don't have a catalog to pass around, they may not get orders. But if it's a virtual party, and now on the flip side, I just had a lady who is in her, mid 60s that really wanted to have a party, and we are doing a virtual party, but literally she has 0 online stuff, and her daughter is helping. Her daughter-in-law comes over like twice a week right now to help her with her with her party, but she's like, can I please pay you, and can I get like 6 catalogs? And I'm like, you don't need to pay me. But I said, I don't want to send you 6 catalogs because she lives in Beloit or something. And so I just met her and gave them to her.
Mm-hmm.
So that, because she's like, I work 2 jobs, and then I have, 2 different family members that want to take them to their jobs. And then I was okay. I was okay with that.
Well, and the thing is too, is right now is a lot of people aren't seeing anybody anyway.
Right.
So what's the point of sending them? So I've been asking as well, but then like I did just have a host that lives in Texas and I have another one in Pennsylvania. I sent them 2 catalogs because
Right.
This envelope that you can buy in the supply order, these envelopes, you get a pack of 25, I think it is, for $5 or something like that, or $7. And
They're
2
cheap.
catalogs and a couple pieces of paper is $1.60 to mail. I'm sorry, $2.80 to mail. That was my season's best. Sorry. $2.80, right, Sarah?
Mine are $3. I've been putting a $3 stamp on mine,
Jippin.
but
One catalog is $2.
Yeah.
But when I get my catalog order, I'll probably have 2 packs extra. So if somebody wants to go in on my order when it finally gets here, I ordered 100 because somebody could probably use them if it's taken this long to get them. So
Lori
So
or
should we-
Laura Johnson just asked when are the mini catalog or the mini cast irons available? They were available starting Monday, June 1st. So, so yeah, so those are available to sell right now. If you weren't aware of that. So, anybody else? Otherwise, I'll get you guys off of here because we're 5 minutes over now. Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Kelly, I have something for you, but I can wait till everybody doesn't have anything.
Okay, I'm gonna stop the recording.